The evening that's suitable for playground activity,
yes.
Although changes are coming.
Changes are coming. So enjoy the warmth, the temperatures in the 20s, because we're looking at another day like that for tomorrow as well. And then after that, we will, for a long term, be in the teens. Yeah, okay, I'll tell you more about that in just a little bit.
Danielle, I'm sure a lot of people would like to see a good soaking. They'd like to see some rain.
Yeah, and that's certainly on the way. Then we're looking at bouncing back for a long weekend a little bit, just for a couple days on long weekend. And then, whew, a cool stretch. All right, I'll show you all that in the longer range forecast just a moment here. But first, Capital Chef Sky Cam. You can see some clouds, some blue sky. We've had a really nice day today. Winds have been calm. Temperatures have been in the 20s. And we're looking at nice weather continuing even as we go through much of tomorrow. But we are looking at things changing by later in the day tomorrow. We're not getting the temperature reads right now for Calgary, Drumheller, Edmonton. A little bit of a issue with the graphics at this point. But basically, Calgary's at 20. So is Drumheller. Edmonton is at 19 right now. And you can see in those lower 20s for Brooks, Lethbridge, Medicine Hat as well, Milk River too. We are looking at around normal for most communities at this point, and similar thing for tomorrow, even about a degree or two above normal for many communities for tomorrow, but getting unstable, especially later in the day. So we'll talk about this. First system, though, the one we talked about yesterday that was just going to kind of clip these areas to the east of the QE2. So Hannah, Oyen, Coronation areas, as you can see, got some rainfall for today, and this is basically out of the way now. So that was system number one that we were talking about yesterday, and then here's that second one. That will really impact us come Thursday. It's going to drop our temperatures. It's going to drop a big amount of rainfall, even some thunderstorms, which could be severe at times as well. So looking at the futurecast, I'll give you an idea of timeline here and what you can expect. As we go through this evening, it's just a quiet evening. Enjoy it. Take a walk. Do whatever you can outdoors to enjoy it, because we're going to have the winds pick up tomorrow. So tomorrow will still be nice. You can see in the morning, we'll start off with some sunshine, but the winds will pick up even in the morning hours tomorrow, up to 40 kilometers per hour out of the southeast. And then by the time we get to the supper hours, so about 5 o'clock tomorrow, is when we run into the risk of pop-up showers, even some thunderstorms. And these thunderstorms could actually be even a little more severe along those northern foothills as well, mainly tracking towards the northeast, but we could see some of that weaker activity in Calgary around those supper hours for tomorrow. Then I want to show you Thursday. As you can see, in the morning hours, we're looking at some sunshine, some cloudy periods. So not so bad on Thursday, probably not a whole lot of sunshine. And then boom, here's that system and how it will really impact us. So it's late Thursday in through Thursday night that we're looking at rain, very heavy at times. And some areas will also get these embedded thunderstorms. So localized thunderstorms possible too, which is why and then by the time we get into Thursday, anywhere from 15 to 35 millimeters is possible. So from the system and the rainfall, we're looking at 15 to 20 millimeters. But if you're part of the community that gets any of those localized thunderstorms, you could see up to 35 millimeters. And again, that's Thursday night in through the overnight hours into Friday morning. Just a high of 17 for Thursday, 18 for Friday, and into the 20s as you head into the weekend. And just to show you, that's your Capital Chev 5-day forecast. But for your Capital Chev 10-day trend, as you can see, temperatures cool on the long weekend on the Monday, and then we're looking at those cooler teens lasting through much of next week.
I think it looks like a very pleasant evening ahead, a nice time to walk the pups, right?
Yeah, take it all in, walk the pups. Go for a walk yourself if you don't have pups. Take the kids out. Yeah, we're looking at a cooling trend that will be a little longer term, and for much of next week, to be honest, we likely won't hit the 20s. It's not showing this on this graphic here, but we are sitting at 20 degrees right now at the airport. Our high was 21 and normal is 22, so we're right around where we should be for this time of year. And instead of the Capital Chef 3-day, we're going to do the Capital Chef 5-day because we're headed towards a long weekend anyway. 23 for tomorrow, nice for the most part. Risk of late day thunderstorms, and it will be gusty tomorrow. Heavy rain with thunderstorms on Thursday. Check out those temperatures in the teens. But for Saturday and Sunday, we'll be back in the 20s.
Now it seems like a lovely evening ahead.
Just beautiful. You know, the winds have picked up a little bit over this last hour or so, so it's a little breezy out here, but overall it's really nice. We have a lot of blue sky, a lot of sunshine, and temperature right now is at 21 degrees at the airport. So we're doing well temperature-wise, right where we should be pretty much, because normal is 22 for this time of year. We're looking at similar temperatures for tomorrow and a good chunk of sunshine for tomorrow as well, but it will be gusty with gusts out of the southeast at 40 kilometers per hour. There will be some sunshine, some cloudy periods. We get into the risk of a thunderstorm by those supper hours, and then by Thursday, the game changes completely with lots of rain in the forecast. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle. Connect with Danielle now as we look ahead to our 5-day forecast. How many of those have got sunshine and no rain?
Okay, so
half?
Today.
Maybe half?
Today, yeah.
1 in 5?
Not half. Not half. I would say maybe not even a third. Today is a drier day. We have some dry days on long weekend. But outside of that, we're looking at a lot of cooler temperatures when we look at that longer range trend. And we're looking at, especially Thursday, a good amount of rain. And now we're not getting temperature reads right now on our graphic. Calgary is sitting at 21 degrees. So is Drumheller and Edmonton at 20 right now. In those lower 20s as well through Lethbridge, Brooks, Medicine Hat, Milk River, and Banff down through Pincher Creek. So pretty much where we should be for most communities, give or take a couple degrees. It does feel cool. We have no 30-degree temperatures in our longer range forecast, at least not for the next 10 days. And in fact, temperatures will be in the teens for much of these 10 days. All right, we talked about system number 1. We talked about this yesterday. 2 really that we're looking at here. The first one that has already been in Alberta had the chance of delivering that rainfall to areas east of that QE2. So Hannah, Oyen, Coronation areas got some rainfall from that for today, but that is really out of the way now. The next system is this one, and it's already starting to push that instability into parts of BC, and we're going to really see this late day Thursday, but we may get impacted by it as early as tomorrow by the supper hours. So let me show you how this should all play out. When we look at the future cast, as we go through this evening, it's quiet this evening, just a little breezy here and there. Tomorrow morning, yes, we'll get some sunshine. So Calgary and South, we're looking at sunny periods for much of the day for tomorrow. But by the supper hours, there will be development of showers and thunderstorms along the northern foothills, and we could even see some of that as far south as Banff, Canmore, and tracking off into Calgary. So some of the thunderstorms could actually be severe further to the north along the foothills. Calgary, really between 5 p.m. tomorrow and 8 p.m. is when we have the chance of seeing shower and thunderstorm activity. By Thursday through the day, some showers possible, but most likely the bulk of it will be later in the day, closer to the supper hours, and then really heavy, especially throughout those overnight hours where we could pick up 15 to even 35 millimeters, because some localized areas will even get some embedded thunderstorms as well. By Thursday, as you can see, temperatures daytime high just 17 degrees, and we'll hold on to those higher teens and through Friday. So enjoy tomorrow while we get a decent amount of sunshine and temperatures in the 20s. That's your Capital Chev 5-day forecast.
Thank you.
Here's your Capital Chev Skywatch camera. We have some blue sky. We've had a really nice day today. The winds picked up a little bit in the last little while, up to about 30, 35 kilometers per hour. But we've had lots of sunshine. We got into the 20s. Our daytime high was 21, and we're currently sitting at 20 degrees right now. When we look at radar and satellite, there are a couple things to talk about here. We did have a system off to the north, but that's pretty much out of the way into Saskatchewan. But again, why we have a bit of a breezy condition out there right now. The system that we are looking at, and this will be impacting us greatly, is this one. That's currently the core of it. You can see that counterclockwise spin right there. The core of it is off in the Pacific, but you can see already waves of it moving into BC. This will make a big change for us by Thursday here in Calgary and much of southern Alberta. So I'm going to show you how this will all play out, and we're looking at the future cast here, and keep in mind the timestamp. So as we head through the rest of this evening, we're looking at quiet conditions for the rest of today, just a little breezy here and there. Tomorrow, starting off with sunshine. Calgary, south down to Lethbridge, over to Medicine Hat. We are looking at mainly sunny conditions for much of the day. In the afternoon, though, the clouds will increase. And then by the time we get closer to those supper hours, so between 5 p.m. and 8:30 p.m., Calgary, we're just on the edge of this. There will be that development of showers and thunderstorms in the northern foothills that will track off to the northeast. And we could even see some of that Calgary in through Cochrane, Canmore, over to Banff as well. And to the north, it could actually be quite intense, and they could be dealing with some severe severe thunderstorms for tomorrow. When we fast forward this system, the core of it will start to redevelop on Thursday for us. So later on Thursday, again, closer to those supper hours, thunderstorms and showers possible. And the rain will be heavy at times, absolutely. So some areas looking at 15 millimeters, but some areas getting the thunderstorms on Thursday and through Friday morning could get 35 millimeters in Calgary alone. All right, Salmon Arm looking at showers, Kelowna as well, and Kamloops for tomorrow. Edmonton, some cloud cover, and again, Rocky Mountain House down through Red Deer, Jasper, Banff, Calgary, Olds, really down the QE2 and down the foothills. Certainly the thunderstorms are possible. Looking at that Capital Chev 10-day trend, again, this system will drop temperatures. So drop rain on Thursday and drop the daytime high to 17 degrees and just 18 for Friday. So enjoy the 23 that we get tomorrow. There will be some 20s back for Saturday and Sunday of long weekend. Tara?
Thank you, Danielle.